Right, 1891, good luck. So we've not played before, we have no head-to-head score there. Opponent has 2,700 games, excellent, that's very good. I'm going to go an early b3 and then probably g3 as well. Now, how do we want to develop? I'm going to go e3 to prepare d4, I think. So let's go d4. Try to challenge for the center ground. Okay, let's take. Probably the bishop if he takes, but we've got options. I think I should leave this pawn here, but I'm not sure. I'll get the cursor off the board there. Queen up, so that invites... Does that actually blunder? It invites bishop up. If you go here, I can go here. So if your queen drops back somewhere, can I just take the knight first? No, he's fine, isn't he? Take. Here, you just drop back. Take. You just take, you take. But he has got a backward pawn then. I'm looking if I can make a move like c4 work, then I don't quite think I can. But this to get rid of this bishop, although my bishop could be better in the long run. So I'm looking at c4. If you take, I think I can take. I'm going to risk c4. This might be a blunder, it might be. But it's going to alter the structure a little bit instead of being too symmetrical. If he takes, I think I go here. See, if he takes the knight, I've still got 3 ways I can capture back. He pushes forward, okay. Now I can go here and plant the knight. I can maybe even just take. I could still play bishop up here. Then can I take? I think I can grab a pawn at the end of the sequence now. I think I can go here, take and take at the end of the line, potentially. So I think we take here. Now here. Now here. I don't think I can actually grab the pawn on reflection, can I, because of rook across. But I can do this and plant the bishop and this. So take, rook across, pawn up, knight takes. It's no good. So I'm just going to develop the knight. I don't think I can get away with taking there with the pin. Don't think I could. At some point he's going to get the pawn forward, but it might become isolated, hopefully. Hopefully. So if I push now... Okay, I don't like the look of that. I'm just going to play a rook across. I might have miscalculated and gone wrong a little bit there, but it's still not too bad for now, I think. Yeah, so he's going to have an advanced pawn, but at least it's going to be isolated. So he does take... So can I take here? Lose a rook. Gain a knight. I don't think the queen can support the bishop anywhere. So gain a pawn. Lose a rook. Gain a knight. Bishop up. I don't think it works. I think he'll take and I'll take back. But I'd be an exchange down, wouldn't I? Now I'm just going to have to take back. I was just looking at lines which are probably just garbage there. So takes, I've got the option to take back. So he's pushed forward. Oops, I meant to highlight there, not actually move the piece. So you would think rook across is just a logical development move here. Obviously a move like queen across, dangerous discovery, and the knight could combine. That's what he's gone for. So I can push up. or drop back. I think dropping back is the logical move. I don't think I can afford to block here. No, I'll move like knight down. So I'm going to step back. So 2 attack it, 2 defend it right now. But I do have this. I've ended up a pawn up, haven't I? Even if it's temporary. We've got 6 pawns and opponent's got 5 pawns. Otherwise we're level on the pieces. So I can loot. If I could swap these two, that would be very good. I'd just be a pawn up in an endgame. But it's awkward to blockade this pawn with a move like knight down. I don't really want to be pushing any more pawns. So can I go here and just invite a trade-off? I don't think it quite works, does it? Here. Takes. Rook takes. I'd have to shift somewhere. So here, if you take, I think I'm okay to... No, I'm not okay to take there either, am I? This isn't easy. I'm going to go here and try and bring a rook across. You can imagine these two teaming up over here. Could be a bit of a problem, and I'm well down on the clock. The knight feels like it could do with being on c4, but that would need at least 3 moves to do that. But it feels like it could be better protected on c4. But yeah, I'd be very happy to swap these off. For now, I'm just looking to try and guard. Not sure I can achieve it, but that's what I'm looking at. Again, the knight might be a bit weak. Maybe this could be playable, but then I'm not targeting the pawn. And again, you can imagine a couple of moves, f5. Yeah, this could be slightly awkward. Yeah, I'm going to play across because I burnt a lot of the clock. I might actually do something like this if I can't figure anything better out. I'm trying to release the queen as well, but I don't see anywhere good to release it to right now. Push right now. I think I'm okay to simply take. I don't think there's a trick there, but I might be wrong. Okay, so that's what I think he's targeting. Queen down with knight behind. I think that's the idea there. So have I got to move like queen up? Queen down. Knight takes. Knight down. Doesn't feel very promising, does it? I'm going to step up. He might end up going back here. But then I think, can I throw in h3 at some point and go here? I don't think I can, but I don't want to repeat either. Might be a bit of a problem. I could go here and allow this and give up an exchange. Oh, he's come forward with the knight. Okay. That I did not expect, so maybe I can just simply grab the pawn now. I'm going to walk into a pin. But then I can just go straight here, can't I? And that's covered. So take. You can pin somewhere. Can I just do this before you get this in? I mean, I could just do this, I suppose, couldn't I? You go back. Is it material? Take, pin. Or don't trade first. F3. It feels alright. I'm going to risk it. It might be a shocker or a blunder this, but I'm getting low on time. I'm going to risk it. I'm committed now. It's done. So if it's a blunder, it's a blunder. I see, but these are the potential awkward moves. I think I can play f3 and deal with the pin. I think I can. If I can't, I can't. It's just one of them things. I'll pre-move in case he takes. I'll be taking back, but he's got a minute extra on the clock here. But if it's not a blunder, then I'm 2 pawns up. Yes, he's gone for the pin. So f3 is my instinctive move. I've also got this pawn push. So f3, there's no knight awkward checks. Rook takes, pawn takes looks fine. Or knight takes looks fine. This pawn forward, there's no easy way to take. That would actually advance my pawn, but it's still a bit more awkward. And this is an attack to the knight, isn't it? So I'm going to do this because I threatened to take the knight as well. If you take, I can go two different ways. Probably the knight, so I still attack my opponent's knight, but and I keep my pawn structure more intact. Let's just see what black does. Okay, we're about level on the clock now, so I've got my minute back. I'm also threatening rook takes rook now to get a piece off the board. But I'm not sure how I would take back. Probably the knight, and then I'm attacking the black knight at the same time still. And then keep my three pawns together. But if I take with a pawn, I've got connected pawns then, so there's pros and cons. Oh, he's launched one forward. Well, I think I can just simply trade here now. There is a knight check coming though. I could actually take here, but then he gets a pawn planted. So I'm going to take. Now there is a dangerous check threat. So can I just sidestep here? Rook across, knight check, I just take. Rook takes, queen takes. There's no knight check, is there? So I think I shuffle across. I just hope I'm not blundering some tactic. If I am, I am. But if I'm not blundering a tactic, then I'm two pawns up now. Obviously, the knight is now not under immediate attack because of the pin. But my king's not under immediate attack either. And then d5 is going to come to further break the pin, I would hope. So d5, I think is common sense. And then I'm definitely threatening the knight. So now there is a threat to actually capture the knight. Not sure what I'm going to do next though. I'd expect knight back. Then can I push on threatening a queen check? Ah, there isn't a queen check because his knight covers it. So this pawn could be getting loose, but that's could be worse. Let's go here and drop the knight over, assuming he plays a move like this to attack the knight. And try and reroute somehow, not sure yet. I don't think I can sack the knight, like across, up, takes, 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 up. Might be playable actually. Knight takes, takes, rook check, king up, he takes. Oh, he's launching one. Okay. So take, take. Don't think quite works for me. I think I've got knight across though. If you take, I take, and I've got my solid pawn center. If you take, I just take back here. This feels like I'm through the worst of it now, but I might not be. You only need to miss one single move and disaster is around the corner. I've pre-moved in case takes, and I'll have obviously connected center pawns. And now I've managed to get up a minute on the clock, so I need to use this bit of time. Right, queen's gone across, so immediately I'm looking at knight up to hit the rook and the queen. So is there a tactic there? I don't see it, but there might be one. Queen down, takes, knight across. Feels like I'm safe, so I'm looking at knight up. I don't see a tactic. So I'm going to go for it, hit the 2 pieces. Okay, we get a very good win, excellent.